Zemeckis, I'm losing hope in you, buddy. Oh my god.
You disappoint me. Not very wise.
Hey guys, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for the movie Here. This is the new Robert Zemeckis directed movie starring Tom Hanks, Robin Wright. Yes, the reunitement of Jenny and Forrest Gump. And it also has, was it Kelly Riley in the movie and a couple other known actors. But the real hook to this movie was Zemeckis, Robin Wright, Tom Hanks, the reuniting of the Forrest Gump leads, and the style of this movie, of that this entire movie takes place in this place through this like one distinguished shot in the corner of a house, and it's about the time of this family in this place, the love that they had with each other, the loss, and it's all through periods of time in this one location in this house, hence the title Here. I actually thought this movie looked great. I was looking forward to seeing it. I'm always down to see a Robert Zemeckis movie because, well, the man made a lot of great movies a long time ago, but still, I digress. He hasn't made a lot of good movies lately, but I'm always down to see a Zemeckis movie, and especially a Zemeckis movie starring Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. Check this one out. Got to check it out a little early. Yeah, I wanted this to be good, but this movie sucked ass. This is a slog to get through. This story can be very effective and be done so well if the characters and story is interesting. Other than that, you just have a stylistic choice that, okay, is cool at first, but then it just gets tedious and uninteresting after like 25 minutes. You need to hook someone. Like, the stylistic choice isn't enough to save your movie. That's the same thing with like Hardcore Henry. Like, the stylistic choice is cool and all, but it's still not a good movie. Like, the reason like Buried is such a cool movie is that the stylistic choice is done very well, but the character is really good and the story is still very captivating. This one doesn't have captivating characters or a captivating story. It's like, if this was a psychological thriller, imagine if this entire movie all took place in this house, but it was different characters and just all these are really bad things happened in this house, murders and investigations. That could have been really interesting. But even if it's a story about a relationship and a marriage and a family, experiencing love and loss and all that, it could work if the story is good and the characters are good, not just the shot and just how it's presented. This entire movie is relying heavily. The door opened. That must have looked really creepy. My cat walked in here. Anyways, the story needs to be good. Like, if you just have just the cool shot and just the cool layout, that isn't enough. But I think that's what Zemeckis was banking on. Close my door. Goddamn. So Zemeckis, like, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Like, he was one of the great directors. This is the guy who gave us the Back to the Future trilogy, Romancing the Stone, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Even lately, well, not really lately, but a decade ago, he gave us the movie Flight, which was good. But like, this guy is just not really doing that great of a job, and the directing was really lacking. Like, I feel like he just had this idea for this movie, and that's all he had, though, was the idea, the concept, the premise. But he didn't have an actual good script. He didn't actually think of good, compelling, and interesting characters. He just thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool to make a movie and it's all shot in this house through this like one point of view kind of shot, and it's about their entire lives together. And yeah, there you go, there's your movie, and we'll call it Here. But, like, he didn't think of what was actually going to happen during the shots. Like, what was going to progress through the story. No, he just thought of the idea, the stylistic choice, but he didn't actually think of a good story with good characters. Even Tom Hanks and Robert Wright, as great as they are as actors, they're not that great in this movie. They're just kind of there giving 50%. Like, they were just kind of there for the paycheck, and you can really tell. There was nothing truly riveting about their acting. Their chemistry wasn't even all that great. Just go watch Forrest Gump if you want to see the two of them act their asses off and actually have pretty okay chemistry. It just wasn't there. What we have is a cool stylistic movie with a very boring story and with very uninteresting characters, and it's just not very good. Like I said, stylistically, cool. Shot-wise, cool. It's just not a good movie, though. It's boring, it's tedious, it's dull, it's not interesting, and I don't even know anyone who would actually get invested with this kind of story. Like, it's even hard to relate to any of the characters' struggles and problems, because anytime they actually try to go into a deep story, it just goes, like, it fast forwards 5 years into the future, or some shit like that. Like, anytime it tries to talk about something interesting, it just goes back, again, it goes a couple years into the future, or a couple months into the future. It doesn't stay on a consistent topic or a consistent story. So it's hard to actually get invested with what the fuck is even going on. So I thought this movie was not very good. I was very sad and disappointed because I always want to root for Robert Zemeckis, but this is not a good movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the movie here a 4 out of 10. I'll go 4 out of 10 for this movie. Style, no substance. And I know that's said to a lot of movies, but this is a great example of style, no substance. It has cool camera techniques and a good cinematography, but you don't have a good story. It's kind of like Birdman. Like, Birdman, it has a stylistic choice to Birdman, but Birdman had great performances, great characters, and a fascinating theme and ideas in it, also being a one continuous shot and feeling like a stage play. But you need good characters and good stories with your stylistic choices. Other than that, you just have a stylistic movie that sucks. And that's what here is. So, let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and opinions on this movie here. And what's another movie that is style? It has a cool style to it, but it's a crap movie. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.